People have been saying for weeks now that Kamala Harris's word salads might just be over. Well, I am here to say today, guys, that is not true. Here is one of her worst word salads yet, and it was just this weekend with Stephen Colbert.
What would the major changes be, and what would stay the same?
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm obviously not Joe Biden.
I noticed.
And so that would be one change in terms of... But also, I think it's important to say with, 28 days to go, I'm not Donald Trump. And so when we think about the significance of what this next generation of leadership looks like, were I to be elected president, it is about, frankly, I love the American people, and I believe in our country. I love that it is our character and nature to be an ambitious people. We have aspirations, we have dreams, we have incredible work ethic, and I just believe that we can create and build upon the success we've achieved in a way that we continue to grow opportunity and in that way grow the strength of our nation.
It's bad. It's really bad, guys. And she sounds this way for two reasons, I think. I think the first reason is that she's just not that talented. She's not that bright, as Donald Trump has pointed out. I don't really think that's like trying to be roasting Kamala Harris. I just don't think she's that talented of a speaker or even a politician. If you look at her history, she's never really been in a competitive election anyway. And so for those who are like, oh, but she's a senator, she was a senator, and then she was a VP. It's like, yeah, but she was in like an open race in the Senate. And VP, she was just appointed. So, yeah, she's good at manipulating people. Is she good at speaking? No, I don't think so. The other reason, guys, much more important, it's that she's lying. It really is that simple. And the reason why I say that is everyone has a tell when they're lying. Kamala Harris, she has two tells. The first one is that she laughs uncontrollably, and you see that in plenty of other videos. But the other tell is that she just goes off into these random rant word salads. And it turns out there's a lot of people that actually sound this way when they're lying. The question, though, that she was asked was actually really reasonable, especially coming from Stephen Colbert, who's on the left, who was begging Joe Biden to step down and bring in someone like Kamala Harris. And so it's actually refreshing to hear such a good question. The problem, though, is that this is the exact question Kamala Harris cannot answer. And the reason why is because the question of what would you do differently breaks her whole campaign. And I'll explain why. If she says she'll do different things than Joe Biden, then what that does is undermine everything she's done, not just her, but Democrats for the last 4 years. It undermines everything. It basically says they didn't do very well, so there needs to be an improvement. However, if she says that she'll do nothing, then suddenly she's admitting she's not the change candidate, which, if you look at the polls, majority of Americans, rightfully so, want a change candidate because our country is in disarray right now. And so essentially what it becomes for her is X divided by 0. If you know what I'm talking about. If you go to a calculator and you try to divide a number by 0, it just says error. And the reason why is because there's no solution. And that is exactly what's happening with Kamala Harris right now. There's no solution to this question for her. The math doesn't math for her and just the narrative she's been telling. So it's not that the answer is 0, it's error. There is no answer for her. So she stumbles along. And Democrats look at that and they nod and they agree and they're like, yeah, she had a real answer. And the rest of us look at it and see her for what she really is, which is a word salad monster. Everyone knows, guys, that What is a Woman is on Daily Wire Plus. But did you know that Jordan Peterson actually has exclusive content coming out almost monthly on the Daily Wire? My wife and I started watching the Vision and Destiny series that he came out with. It was fantastic. If you use my link in the description below, along with the code FIGHT, which is also in there, you will get 47% off Daily Wire Plus, including all that Jordan Peterson exclusive content and literally thousands of hours of entertainment. If you're conservative and you don't have the Daily Wire Plus, guys, I don't even know what you're doing at this point. It's got some of the most persuasive material. It's also just really entertaining, so it's good for you, but it's also good to show your family members, your friends who maybe are moderates or on the left even. I guarantee you show them any of that stuff, they're going to be an instant conservative. And again, you got to use my code in the description below and my link in order to support my channel, as well as get that 47% off at Daily Wire Plus. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.